Today we're doing a fingerboard park build battle. It's gonna be us versus the constructioneers. Who's gonna build a better fingerboard park?
It's time for me to get the team together.
Here's what we have to do. First, we have to design our parks. Second, we have to buy all the supplies. Third, build the parks. And then at the end of the video, we're gonna have a professional fingerboarder come and test both the parks and determine who made the better one.
Hey guys, we got a new build. We're gonna be competing against the other people and building a fingerboard park. This is what we're gonna do, a big box. But in the box, we're gonna have different features. We can have a beach down here. Well, what should we do over on this section? City? Perfect. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go to the store and get supplies. You guys do this.
I don't like this.
Samuel's got no vision. Jackson, help us out.
Alright guys, so the builders have the technical skills to make a pretty cool park, but the one thing they don't have is fingerboard knowledge. We want to build this big, huge table right in the middle. You're going to be able to walk around it, and then we're going to have another table right in the middle.
Another table.
And it's just a tinier table.
That's really small.
And then a tinier table.
And then I'll put that box inside of another box.
Me and Andrew are professional fingerboarders, and so we know how a park should be laid out. What I'm thinking is we do a giant square.
Sometimes my genius is, it's almost frightening.
Whoa. Yeah.
Blake will be able to fit inside here?
Yeah. Where's my fingerboard?
That looks exactly like Blake.
Yeah, there we go. Here's Blake. Not only that, we're gonna do a hole right in the middle. So that way you can be on the inside, but you can also be on the outside. You can hit it from both sides and go around the whole thing in one big loop. Here, I'm thinking we do a mountain.
We're gonna make it out of wood, concrete, or both.
Or metal.
Oh, would that be cool?
That'd be kind of cool, but impossible.
We can bend metal.
And we all know beaches are next to mountains.
Do you guys do beach?
We do beach.
You guys do beach? Blake?
Yep. In our skills, concrete is gonna be the easiest and probably the smoothest. Let's throw some hips on each corner to keep the flow going. It's all about flow. It's the most important thing, and it's something that I doubt the constructioneers are gonna think too much about. Farmville right here.
I'm glad you're drawing this, Jackson, because it really helps me visualize it.
Absolutely. This is gonna be like a legit park. Adventure world and an actual skate park. Trying to map out the section of the warehouse that we want, and then head to the store and get all the supplies.
Is that 8 feet? Yeah, that's way more than 8 feet. Okay, this will be like a general outline.
This is kind of giving us a good idea of what we're gonna do. You don't have to know what we're doing. We have to know what we're doing. That's all that matters. Do you know what you're doing?
Yes.
Perfect, let's go.
We were thinking concrete, then we were thinking plaster. Now we're thinking wood plus plaster. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna make most of our ramps out of foam and then cover those in plaster. But we also have a couple other obstacles in mind. We might make out of granite, some tile. So we're just gonna kind of look around what they got.
We're back from the store with our initial wood load. So we're gonna go cut these boards. These are gonna be the legs for the entire park. We got some legs going now. Ugh.
Almost there.
This is a team project, so any failures in construction or design, I'm not 100% liable for. We're at Hobby Lobby now because rumor is they got tons of foam. Dude, what is this? Just get some of those while Dude, that stinks. No, it didn't. Yes, it does. We're in foam heaven.
Gotta get foam and molding tools. You got these ones and you can layer them like this. So essentially you have like a little stair set. No molding necessary.
We just gotta get home and start assembling these ASAP. We don't have a lot of time to finish the park. We got our first obstacle, which is this double-sided staircase we're gonna have a little bank up to here where you can skate and begin your tricks. Maybe a rail down the center of one of these staircases. What are those? Hubbas.
What we're kind of trying to do is build as big obstacles as we can as kind of the centerpiece in the middle of each section. So that way we're not having to do like a ton of small molding. We just get a big fat obstacle you can hit big and big and big and big. We have pretty much completed the basic sculpture of our park out of the foam. It's looking kind of crazy, lots of colors, lots of weird things going on. So we're gonna stick everything together, glue it to the table, and then we'll be ready to plaster.
If you've used a tech deck in the past, you know they use the lowest quality materials and actual sandpaper for grip tape. Not us. We've got high quality foam, professional decks, trucks and wheels. Ride like the pros. JStuStudios.com. We made this just for you guys. We just put this tarp up in the middle. That way we stop spying on each other's builds.
The other crew is taking lunch. I say we go check out what they've done and sabotage them.
It's actually pretty smooth.
It is pretty smooth, but it like also comes off. Like, look at all that powder that's on my hands now. Full roasting mode. This thing is crap. It sucks. I think a toddler could do a better park than this. Like, the only thing that's good about it is that it's on a table. Look at this. Anyway. Terrible. There's no way you can grind this. Like, you're gonna get up here and then just like instant stuck and crash, death. Guys, I think we're gonna win.
Guys, look what I found. Trying to blow something up.
Let's go, boys.
Wait, Reese, let's go.
It's on fire, guys. It's
No way. Really?
Look at this smolder. Like, it's like the foam, I think, is starting to light underneath there. And this whole thing melted.
Who's gonna win? Dude, RGDG look like he's taking blaster shots. Fire! Oh, dude, it's melting their foam down there. Oh my gosh. Guys, quick. You gotta hide the evidence, quick. Dude, they definitely heard that. There he is! What happened? Go, Blake, go.
What is that smell? What happened in here? For a second we thought someone was dying in here. What?
Oh, someone did something very naughty to our board.
Dude, they ruined our park.
Blake, what do you think you're doing over here? Just came to see what we had done.
What have you done? Yo,
Oh, you heard. Yeah, this was you, bud.
our nice granite. It's got
Nothing a little paint can't fix.
nothing a little baseball bat can't fix. It had to be Reason Jackson and Blake.
I think this is a great park. It's way better than anything they're doing over there. It smells like it's been lit on fire. Yeah. I have no idea what they're doing.
Kind of nervous that they're gonna come back with something big.
We got to sand and paint. We have some extra work ahead of us for some reason.
Oh my God.
Like a guy from like the Division.
Well, let's get sanding. No!
What the heck? Oh my god. They melted one of the JStu boards. No!
Oh, we're gonna have to go to JStuStudios.com and get a new one. Drop a like. We're gonna give one random person who likes the video this specific board. Not kidding.
This sucks, dude. They just obliterated everything.
Most of these cracks were just from your craftsmanship.
No, shut up.
I just thought it was gonna be more concrete, like.
We decided to not use concrete.
We're finished sanding. Time to get rid of the dust. I just had a good revenge idea.
Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Turbo button activated.
It's finally time to start painting the park. We got this gray color to hopefully make it kind of look like concrete. That's the plan. Oh gosh, I missed. I don't know how.
Supposed to stir it first?
I mean, it's fine.
Whoa! Doing a little painting on the concrete part, and the American flag in there. And the dough bear is finished. Oh, nice. It looks like a skate park with extra graffiti on it.
So I'm putting in the street lights right now. Blake is putting in the lights in the windows. So this place is gonna be popping.
Ooh, Blake.
Anyways, I got a tiny brick here that I need to cut a little bit.
Oh no.
I guess that works.
The paint and the gloss are dried, so it's time to do a little reveal on this block. I'm hoping it turns out okay.
What the heck happened here?
just forget about it.
Do you always live in the dark, Spider-Man?
See you, chump.
Okay, bricks are being installed.
This looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. So compared to what you've seen them do so far, you think you're gonna win?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna make regionals this year. They don't stand a chance.
Look what I made, dude.
That's actually really cool.
It is pretty sick. I saw Blake using a welder to make their rails, which I think is gonna have little marks that kind of make it hard to grind. So this is just one solid piece of rail. So this will be sick.
Something satisfying about just a small pile of tiny bricks.
Isn't that so cool? I love tiny bricks.
We only have a few more finishing touches and then we're gonna be done, ready for the judges. And then Jackson's got a few trees to finish up and then the forest will be done. City's done, skate park looking good.
Looks good to me.
I'm doing a little finishing touch of some red accents just to add a little bit of color pop. A lot of skate parks will have concrete and then kind of on the edges of ramps and stuff, they'll have a specific color. We're doing that to just make it look just that little bit more professional. Kind of looking a little bit like a racetrack.
I walk around in New Balencis. I got a pocket full of Benjis.
And this is why they hired me for the music channel.
Our park is almost finished, and I know the fellas on that side of the tarp, they're almost done as well. I'm excited for the professional fingerboarder to come and test both of these parks.
Guys, we spent a lot of time trying to find the perfect board for you. We are now selling these Dough Bear decks on JStuStudios.com, so make sure you go pick it up if you want to sesh hard like us.
We're all done with our fingerboard parks. It's time to give you guys a tour, but first, let's introduce our judge, who's actually a pro fingerboarder and a member of the JStu fingerboard team. Kylan, come on in. All right, what's your skill level with fingerboards, Kylan?
Skill level, I would say, is above average, but I wouldn't say is super advanced. I give Isaac a little run for his money, and he thinks that he's pretty good, so.
Yeah, you guys think Isaac's good. This guy's even better. Take it away. Check out our park. Give us your critique.
Okay, so there's a few things that I'm gonna be looking at. One is just height of the park, because it makes a big difference on how high or low your hand has to be. I'd say that this park is a solid 8 or 9 out of 10 on height-wise. Skateability, I can already tell you, looks really good. You have like a lot of unique obstacles, particularly this little group of circles right here. I've never seen this in a park and just would be something that would be like an art piece in like a skate plaza, like in the street, so that's really cool.
And notice too, you
Yeah.
can be on the outside and the inside. 360 turnability.
This is great. You never see this. Aesthetic-wise, I'd say it's great, all except for whoever painted these red lines. I think that they could have spent a little bit more time and done a little bit better. I give it also an 8. Surface texture is another really big situation. Some people make it out of wood, concrete. Some people use styrofoam for under these. I think that's what they did here. The texture of this is just like a regular wood, so that's pretty nice. It could be like a really smooth concrete, but obviously that's way more extensive, and this would suffice.
We have like the best of everything though. You got smooth tile, metal, railing, wood, styrofoam.
These little brick pieces like give it an extra point for being aesthetic, because it's just a thing in the skate culture where people, you ride over bricks and it just makes this sound, and it's just very even like nostalgic for me. And I like the little brick palette over there too. Are there any names for the parks? Previous video there was names. There was a whole backstory.
Something to do with Lieutenant Luke.
Why do we think of a name? What are we doing? Why do we think of a name?
Bricks are us.
Bricks are us. The multiverse. Especially because Spider-Man.
Multiverse Park.
You wanna know a fun fact about this bowl? Anytime you do a trick in the bowl, a Spider-Man quote plays.
Big change. We are looking to sponsor one of you guys to be a part of the JStu fingerboard team. Rules are simple. Go to JStuStudios.com and get a Dough Bear fingerboard. Then make a video showing us your favorite fingerboard trick. Tag us on Instagram, on social media using this. And we're gonna pick one of you guys in a month and sponsor one of you guys to get a bunch of free product. You have to see the Builders Fingerboard Park. Fellas, drop the curtain. Welcome to our fingerboard park.
I feel like I definitely need a little introduction to what I'm looking at.
So we like to call this, it's a fingerboard small world. So we've got Fingerboard Mountain where you can start off. You get to go straight into the woods, have a nice scenic adventure, going straight into San Fran, Seattle.
Okay, okay.
Go through rural country.
Wow,
and
okay.
end on a nice day on the beach.
In the center we have this epic fingerboard part with all of this custom graffiti, rails, the whole thing's set and legit to go.
Good intro, guys. I really appreciate it. I like that part over there too.
One of the great things about our park too is you can move things around. So.
See, now that's one thing that the last park did not have much of, was customability.
The coolest things to me is the city, because you got all kinds of different ramps in here, different colored lights. Makes it a really inspiring place to skate.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the creativity on their fingerboard park is way too good.
Aesthetically,
It's incredible. So good.
I think still think ours is better for actual fingerboard.
I really do like this though.
This is kind of the centerpiece. We decided that most of the time people were probably going to skate this center park. That way they can talk to their friends and hang out the whole time that they're doing stuff. So we put the most attention to detail into this, and you can see our paint line's phenomenal compared to their park.
I would say that the artistic expression on this park far exceeds the other. I would say that the other park is more geared towards like skaters. This is geared towards every person on Earth. All in all, it's amazing. I love the horse, the silo, like UFO. Everything's looking great. It might even deserve like just an extra point just for the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah! Just take a look at this mountain for a second. Not very skatable, but it looks amazing.
These are custom made rails, so I think that should be another feature that you judge it by.
That was the welding right there.
I think that variability is another thing that you could rate us really highly on.
Okay, yeah.
We actually like tried to make these custom out of wood. And for first attempts at skate ramps, I think they're pretty good. And you guys just used a bunch of styrofoam, so.
What did you use under your concrete?
Styrofoam.
This park is the most amazing park I've ever seen in my life.
Kylan, you've seen both parks. What is your final rating?
At the end of the day, more work went into this one. It looks a lot better, more details, but I would still choose the other one to skate any day, every day.
Do you guys agree with his rating? What's your favorite park? Leave a comment down below. We'll see you next time.